Hello and welcome once again to Terraria 1.4 Summoner Series with me, Graz. Thank you all for coming out. We took the day off yesterday because it was busy and we didn't have time, but I'm welcoming you back once again because thank you for watching and I hope you find this enjoying. Anyway, first and foremost, I have to say we got the sitting duck fishing pole. This actually was on the traveling merchant right after we beat the queen bee, which is very interesting. Yeah, it was right there. Went ahead and bought it. Great timing. We got plenty of gold for it. So with that, it's really awesome. It's one of the best fishing poles in the game. You can get it from the merchant, so we did. This traveling merchant right here is different because it's actually been a 2 days game pass. 2 game days have passed. There we go, if I can speak properly. Has passed since we actually had that one. So this one's totally different. And I've already got a lone flamingo around here somewhere, so we got that one again. And the star hairpin, which not really my deal, but hey, if you're out there and you like it, go for it. In the meantime, as you see, a rainy day is going on. We got plenty of worms. Don't you wish like worms or just fishing bait overall could be purchasable? I mean, I haven't checked all the NPCs lately, and it's been a while since I've even seen some of their inventories, but at least getting the worms here is very nice. I wish you could actually buy worms or maybe buy a can of worms. I thought maybe that could be something that could be done, but you can't get a can of worms. Okay, there's our graveyard biome that still exists over here. We leave that over here and it has become unmentionable. But a few of you have actually said, Graz, why or haven't you gone down to get the M staff? Why haven't you gone to M staff? You could just skip the hornet staff. Well, for those who are wondering or why are saying, you know, why don't I do it? Basically, when I do these summoner series, I always try to get the staves that come around. I try to collect all the staves, basically. And I know that may be a little mind-numbing for some, but at this time, you know, I'm trying to progress through. I will get the poison dart staff at the frog staff. Poison dart frog, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now that we butchered all that crap. Yeah, I try to get all the staffs. I will get the poison frog staff at some point. Unfortunately, I haven't had much luck as of yet, but now that we got more worms, if a blood moon comes, we should be very lucky in that regard. So hope for a blood moon very soon. That way we can get lucky and farm up some mobs, and maybe I'll get that 16%, get the staff. Either way. Also, one more quick hit, because we were talking, somebody had brought up the new luck system with the torches and all. I did a little bit of farming afterwards. Maybe I'll just take you guys there to show you really quick, because I am going to go down and get the M staff here, hopefully this episode. But I am going to go down and do that right now, and I'll show you the arena set up with. I did put some staves in there to try to increase the luck. But, you know, about 100 hornets in, still no luck. Now, to give you guys an idea how luck, or because I'm in expert mode, how this works. Normally, with regular, you get like a 1% chance. In regular, you get 1% chance of getting a drop of the Bazor from the hornets. In expert mode, which this is, it actually increases to 2%. And for me, that's roughly like 1 in 50, whereas in normal mode, it's like 1 in 100. But either way, having killed roughly 200 hornets and still not gotten a Bazor, my luck is exceptionally poor in this so far. There's a pink fairy. Hello, pink fairy. All right, so maybe we should check out what pink fairy wants. But yeah, as you can see, there's another hornet, and he drops nothing. So yeah, my luck has been exceptionally poor. Probably aren't going to stick around too much for this. Maybe we'll fast forward to something nice. But yeah, as you can see, we are not going to have much luck here. I also need to grab a bucket of water or 2 or 3 or something, only because we need to get some obsidian to make some progress. But we actually, you know what? Maybe we just grab the potions. We do have obsidian skin potions. They could make things a little bit easier. I think, yeah, we do have 1 or 2 obsidian skin potions, so let me get that. I will meet up with you guys once we are ready to dig into it, and we'll kind of go from there. Actually, who needed to bring buckets of water when this really works good? Okay, as long as I can just avoid invisible slimes, this is perfect. Very, very perfect, because now I can just go ahead and run along here without having to worry about doing much of anything except breathing. Which is always important when you're in water, right? You mean, unless you're a fish, then what does it matter either way? But yeah, let's go ahead and try to get some of this stuff up. So that way we can go ahead and make the obsidian skull and everything will be good. Also, for those who didn't know, which I don't know how many of you do or don't, Obsidian Skull got a little bit of a reskin. It's nothing too major, but I think it looks pretty dang good. We'll show you here soon once we get everything, enough obsidian farmed up to go ahead and make it. But I think it's really cool that they actually went back and reskinned a few things and kind of touched up on a lot of older things. It's just good to see. And 1.4 added so much new life into the game. It's fantastic. Also, I think this is coming out the same time 1.405 is. Basically a little hot fix that addresses some issues. So if you had any issues out there before, hopefully 1.4.5 will actually address those. But who knows? We shall certainly see. As I also forgot to mention that also after the Queen Bee in the underground jungle, I was very fortunate to get the Goblin Tinkerer. So yes, we can actually go ahead and do some reforging and buy the table for combining and all kind of good stuff, which we'll do in due time. But in the meantime, we're prepping basically for Skeletron. I'm not going to go all the way in because I am feeling a little cocky right about now. After that little victory, you got to feel a little cocky, you know. Got to be a little amped for it. But no, Skeletron Expert Mode, especially Summoner, it's probably still going to be challenging in its own regard, so you got to give it proper respect. Proper respect so that way we can go ahead and do this right and move on. Because once we get into the dungeon, I need to get a few things, including the Cobalt Shield. That way we can upgrade that and kind of go from there. Also, we need the Bewitching table from the dungeon. That way we can go ahead and have extra summons to go with, without having to worry about potions. But still we'll use potions, because either way, we do need to get more summons out in the battlefield, but it'll make things easier in the future, especially doing Expert Wall of Flesh, because I can't use bean aids with that. Bean aids are actually considered ranged, so that kind of just ruins everything. So yeah, so much for that. And, oh, come on, are you serious? Also, I got lucky at his... I know Godly may not be the best modifier for whips, but instead of like splurging a whole bunch of money on the whole thing, I just kind of left it at Godly. And it does make a difference over Nimble. The reason why it makes a difference over Nimble is because faster whips are less reaching whips. Plus, it seems to be doing more damage either way, probably because of the damage buff. But yes, having a faster whip, having a faster swing speed or whatever, is not always the best thing. So, yes, having it slowed down just a little bit makes it a little bit longer reach, which is always good. And I am going to get the heck out of here now so we can do more important things. But yeah, that's how it goes. So that's a nice little tidbit to know as well. We'll throw that in there. And let's see. Oh my gosh. I keep doing this every time, and I'm sure you folks probably have done it as well at some point. You forget to switch over your items, and you use the magic mirror or whatever, and I just used up all my potions. But yeah, see, look how menacing that obsidian skull looks. Doesn't that look wicked? It looks wicked cool. But it actually does give you a 1 defense, grants immunity to fire blocks, which we are going to need. I mean, we could have just used the potions as well, but I also want to have that there just in case as an extra precaution. We do have how many obsidian skins, by the way? Got 3 of them, which is great. Do I really want to... gravitation potions. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Let's see what the world's got. We've only done that, and we've explored that much. So we do have to go for Lucky Horseshoe as well. That is painful. Watch out for that area right in there. It is deadly painful. Okay, let's just see what kind of luck we get here with the gravitation potions first. Then we'll go to the underground, and I think maybe by the end of this episode, hopefully, we should be ready, or getting very close to be ready for Skeletron. Hey, there we go. Alright, I may have kind of saved you guys a little bit of nausea from going back and forth, up and down with the whole finding a Sky Island thing. But either way, I think it's for the best. It gets very nauseating at times. Really, another Star Fury. I think I've gotten like 2 of them now, maybe 3. I don't even know. It's been a while since I started doing some hunting for Sky Islands, but that's not good. That is not good. The RNG in this world is killing me. Absolutely, literally killing me. So we're going to go ahead and continue on. Hopefully we don't get harassed too badly by the harpies. But then again, it's been bad. So I'm going to try my best to avoid them. I don't know how well that's going to work out. But, you know, when you're Sky Island hunting, these things tend to happen. So either way, let's see if I have any more luck. see if we have luck this time. So I found a couple of sky lakes, which not really helping me with loot or anything, but sky lake is a sky lake. Okay, there's armored shiny red balloon. Very debatable upon that, because I've already gotten the pufferfish balloon, or balloon pufferfish, as I got them mixed up. Yeah, that's not exactly helping me a whole lot. Speaking of which, I should probably swap them out. It doesn't really matter either way. They both do the same thing, but by the end of the day, neither of them are really the lucky horseshoe that I need. A reason why is I like having that protection of the lucky horseshoe. Fall damage is super annoying. I mean, don't you just hate it when fall damage gets you at the worst possible time? Hey, look at this. Back-to-back sky islands. Okay, is this the one? I hope this is the one, because if not, it's going to be very scary. It has no door. It has no table. It has another shiny red balloon. Wow, that's interesting. I haven't seen anything like that before. All right, here we are. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this place is super dangerous, because having a medium core character, all it takes is one death to have your stuff go into the lava. That is major no-no, because if I lose all my stuff, that's going to be painful. But now will be a good time to go ahead and use that obsidian skin potion. Try to go ahead and get some ore here. In the meantime, just as long as I don't get killed in the lava, that would be super bad. But yeah, this is expert mode, so there's going to be a lot of things down here to try to do it. Other than that, I think we could have a pretty good episode today, just by collecting some things and making some progress. Of course, overall, I don't know if... Okay, well, I had a feather fall potion. It was getting ready to wear off right about now, but other than that, not getting the lucky horseshoe was very disappointing, because it felt like that would have been really good. There is more of this world that I need to explore still. Basically, we have this whole area over here, and that's it. That is it, and hopefully there is a house over there with it. Other than that, I won't have fall protection until I actually get wings in hard mode. Very scary, but other than that, right now, we need to go ahead and get this. We prep for Skeletron, and I just really want to have extra damage for Skeletron. Getting the M staff for that would be a good way to make sure we're ready, because if not, it gets very challenging with the hornet staff. Had a brain fart there for a minute. You already call it the B staff, which I know really wasn't it, but that's what happens when you boomer after a while. After a certain time period, at nighttime, especially when you're recording, the boomer comes out. You start boomering it up. Alright, so let me go ahead and get more of this before any more boomerisms come out. And we should be able to make the staff. I'm just going to grab a whole bunch of hellstone while we're here. I do have one spare. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I seen what that demon did. I saw what he did casting that spell. I'm just trying to gather all I can for right now. If I can save myself anything down the road, that'd be great. But in the meantime, get what you can get, and that's all you can get. Also, yeah, I don't think I need anything else, really. Well, the pick. Actually, the pick would be really good. So if we can get an upgraded pick and the staff, that would just be great. So I guess you can kind of say we're going backwards here a little bit by going for the M staff and all. Then we go to the dungeon. Then we go to the wall of flesh. But either way, once we get prepped from the dungeon, we should be ready to go. And I will come down here and build a huge platform. Don't worry about that, because there's no way I'm going to fight the wall of flesh in this kind of situation. Again, that medium core stuff is not fun. This place is the most dangerous part of the whole world if you play medium core. So yeah, I am going to take all the precaution to not die down here. And how many stone we got so far? 126. Now, I can't remember off the top of my head, because, you know, so much is going on, how much it breaks down into. And I know some obsidian goes with the hellstone, of course. That's always been a thing. But I cannot remember the total equation. But I do remember having 80-some pieces of obsidian, roughly. So I don't know how much that's going to translate into hellstone ore. But it should be, hopefully, enough. I really hope it is, to make at least the pickaxe and the M staff. After that, we should be good. We should be able to ride this armor out for the rest of pre-hard mode. Then once we get to hard mode, it's going to be a little bit more tricky. That's where the gap comes in. But hopefully once we defeat the wall of flesh, we can farm up the flame spark. That is the next upgrade whip we can get. And of course, like I said, it comes from the wall of flesh. going to be interesting. It shouldn't be too hateful, hopefully, as long as we don't run into too many issues down here, especially on the spawn. But yeah, other than that, it should be okay. So we have a little bit here, and this actually is a very nice little area of some ore we can get. Got 3 minutes left. So once we grind this out, I mean, once we grind out, I don't think we need to pop another potion, but we'll see. Just to take another little look-see to see what's what. 2 minutes, 192. I want to say there's probably more than enough. Actually, by the way, on our last jump, I did come to find out have potions for recall, but this time I do not. That's right, I do not have potions for recall, so I'm kind of boned right about now. I mean, I could just easily grapple up here, but then I have to go all the way back through, and it's going to be a pain either way. So let's just take the easier way out, and we'll kind of go back from there. Okay, save me some time. Just a little bit of time. And there we go. So let's see what that breaks down to. I think it's 4-to-1 or 1-to-4 or something. Let's see here really quick. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere in that time frame. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh, obsidian chest. I forgot that I needed to make these stupid Hellforge crap baskets. Hellforge would be great helpful for that. So let me go back and get that really quick. Well, that was a small problem, but thankfully it had a very easy fix. So let's go ahead and make that thing happen. Actually, Hellforge really quick. Actually, you know what? What am I doing? I'm sitting there thinking about combining it. Oh my goodness. It is definitely to take a break because I am having all kinds of accidents. There we go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. And that's how we get the hellstone ore. Now that everything... Okay, it's 3-to-1. So actually, that should have a pretty good breakdown. We should have more than enough here. Oh, absolutely. We have more than enough. Lava-proof bug net for when things get too hot to handle. Very interesting. Very intriguing. Yes, let's do that. Because that does serve a purpose. And... let's see, I should have enough for imp staff. Yup. 17 bars. Upgrade. Oh, hornet staff, we barely knew ye. Also, I'm going to do a display around here somewhere. I have my other staves. Yeah, I got my other 2 staves. I only made 1 hornet staff, ironically. I should probably make another imp staff in case of emergency. That was the other thing about my medium classic mode summoner series. I actually had spare staves in case anything did happen, even though it was classic. This being medium core, it's definitely nice to have those bears to spare. Anyway, now that we've got those, we've got our new lava-proof bug net, which that's brand new. Very nice to see as well. And a pickaxe, if I have enough wood, I should. Wood, could, should. There we go, molten pick. That's an upgrade. And I think I can use one more upgrade if I have enough ore. Probably don't. Probably don't. Oh well, we definitely need to update this lead axe, but that'll be for another time. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Take care, and remember, as always, peace. The video's over, but there's more where that came from. Be sure to subscribe for more Terraria Let's Plays, Top 5s, and other videos as well as we cover different titles. You can click on one of the videos here for more. Be sure to rate this video accordingly as it helps the channel out greatly. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.